The 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month. President Woodrow Wilson declared that he would celebrate the armistice that would eventually end World War I, to celebrate the patriotism and sacrifice of the fallen soldiers who served there. Today in America, we celebrate Veterans Day to remember not only the sacrifices of those who made the ultimate sacrifice in the armed services, but also those who exemplify patriotism in our world today. Thank you to all the soldiers, and thank you for your service.
Hi, my name is Josh Detlefson, and since it's Veterans Day, we at Willow Canyon wanted to recognize our veterans not only on campus, but also off of campus as well, and all around the world for their dedication and their sacrifice for their own countries. In order to do that, we went ahead and interviewed some veterans on campus, so I hope you enjoy.
So, Mr. Suen, would you introduce yourself?
My name is Eric Suen. I do building maintenance here at Willow Canyon High School. I'm also a retired U.S. Coast Guard veteran. I was a health services technician, and I retired in 2010.
So, what are some of the things that you did as a health service technician?
Basically what a health service technician does is we are the doctor for one of the ships. So I spent 5 years out at sea, basically doing physicals and everything for anything medical that my crewmates needed is what I did. Sutures, IVs, that kind of stuff.
What are some of the places that you were deployed to?
I've been to South America on a drug interdiction. I've been to Mexico on a drug interdiction, and I spent time in Virginia, and the rest of my time was all in California.
So what do you think is important about Veterans Day?
To me, it's the one day a year that we get to actually remember and reflect on the people who actually serve and volunteer to go to places to defend our freedoms and our way of life against anybody, all enemies, foreign and domestic, that may want to try and take those liberties away from you and me and whoever else is living in this country.
Thank you so much, Mr. Suen.
Oh, not a problem. Thank you.
Thank you, veterans, for your service and your sacrifice, because without you guys, we would probably not be here today. So we all want to thank you and appreciate you guys.
Hi, my name is George Smith-Legier. They call me Smitty at the Willow Canyon High School. I'm a security guard. My experience in the military was wonderful. I spent 8.5 years in the military from 1979 to 1987. I was stationed in Puerto Rico for 4 years, and from Puerto Rico, I've traveled to Guantanamo Bay. I saw Florida. I saw some of all the Caribbeans while stationed there. I left Puerto Rico in 1983, traveled to California, San Diego, California, where I was stationed at San Clemente Island for the remaining 4 years, and then 6 months as a reservist. So yeah, a lifetime friendship with some of the fellows that you think that people that you just meet for a moment can grow to a lifetime of knowing them in just a couple of years. And togetherness and learning different things and techniques. An experience I recommend for anyone to go in. It makes you grow up, it really does. For me, it didn't change me too much because prior to that, I was a law enforcement. So I went in after my law enforcement career, then went back into law enforcement. But military will build a structure for you. And a lot of kids that's out there thinking about doing this and doing that, the military gives you an option. You can go visit so many countries, you can do so many things, and if you don't like it after 4 years, you get out. But most of the time, most people stay in and they realize that it's a benefit. It gets you a lot of ways, open up a lot of doors for you. For veterans that served in all types of wars, they should be honored because they give us the freedom that we enjoy today. Without that freedom, those veterans putting those lives on their line for us, we wouldn't have this freedom.
Thank you, veterans, for your service. We really appreciate you and all the work you do.
Thank you for fighting for us to keep us safe. It really means a lot. Thank you, veterans.
Thank you, veterans, for all that you do for our country.
Hi guys, I'm Miss Fox, one of the guidance counselors at Willow Canyon here, and I served in the United States Navy. For me, it was the best experience of my life. After high school, I wasn't ready for college, so I decided that the next best thing would just be join the military. I was able to defend my country. I could meet different people from all around the country. I love to travel. So many different experiences. It was the best experience I could say that I had. Veterans Day is important because these are people that sacrificed their lives to defend your country, and I think that's so important that we recognize them and appreciate them, and every time I see one I thank them as well, so I think it's extremely important. Anytime we go into war, they're the ones who are defending, they're the ones who are protecting your freedom. They're going out to where it is, while everybody is at home. They're taken away from their families, and they're the ones who are protecting you, making sure our country's safe. And to me, to sacrifice their life in doing that and to be away from their family is huge. I think that's the ultimate sacrifice right there.
What's up? My name's Brody Fay, and one reason why Veterans Day is important to me is because my grandpa used to serve in the military, and he fought in the war against Afghanistan, and I want to thank my grandpa and other veterans out there for serving our country well and protecting our freedom. So quick shout out to you guys, and thank you very much for keeping our country safe.
So what veterans means to me, veterans is something that builds our country and puts it together. Without veterans, I feel like we wouldn't have the heroes, the people to call upon when we need help.
Hi, I'm Austin. I think Veterans Day is very important because I've had two in my family, and they have had to make sacrifices to the country, and they are the reason that America is free. It's difficult because when they were in the armed forces, you didn't know if they were ever going to come back. And one of my uncles was stationed in Hawaii, so I didn't get to see him for a very long time.
Thank you for all your service and everything you do for our country. We really appreciate it.
I think Veterans Day is important because of all their sacrifices that they make for us to protect us.